Hello, my name is Morgan Marshall, student reporter for WJAB-TV, and we have another special episode of Conversations with my special guest, Mr. Terrence J. How are you doing today?
I'm great, Morgan. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining me today. So you were born in Queens, New York, but you spent most of your life in Rock Mount, North Carolina. Yep. Tell me how being in both of those places shaped you into the person you are today.
Well, you know, New York, obviously, very big city. Rocky Mount, the exact opposite, very, very small city. So having that upbringing with both kind of taught me the hustle and grind of being in a big city, but then also how to connect with people on a more one-on-one basis growing up in a rural place. So I think that kind of helped shape my career going back and forth between both.
Yes. I know you graduated from North Carolina A&T University. You participated in many extracurricular activities. Is there any notable male figures that helped you along the way?
Yeah, you know, in college there were a lot of people, especially male, that helped me, males and women. All of my fraternity brothers in Omega Psi Phi inspired me. I had professors in radio and film and TV that helped, you know, shape my career. I think going to an HBCU, and that's why I'm so happy to be here in Alabama, going to an HBCU was unlike any experience, and it completely transformed me, it motivates me, it inspired me, and that extra love that you get going to an HBCU helped change my life.
Yes, going to a HBCU is not like no other. So 1-6 in Park, it was a staple in a lot of our childhoods, especially mine. So for you, you were getting that position. It was very unique. You got it from a Star Search. So tell me how it was being a black man on 1-6 in Park for 7 years straight. How did that shape your career?
I mean, it was instrumental in the things that would be to come. You know, it was a lot of fun. I learned a lot. I got to meet incredible people, travel the world, do amazing interviews. So all of that was fun. And you know, when I look back at it, I think the best part was just being able to have that one-on-one interaction with people. You know, we would have 150 people come every day to the studio, and getting to meet all of those people, it was amazing.
It was. I bet it was. In Think Like a Man, one of your most notable roles, you play Michael Hanover, and y'all are very similar. Y'all both love y'all mamas. So tell me some wisdom or life lessons that your mom has instilled into you.
You know, my mom, she got pregnant with me at a young age, and a lot of people, you know, told her, you know, probably not even to have me, right? And she worked, and she stayed focused and motivated, and if it weren't for her and her struggles, I wouldn't be here today. And I think that perseverance that my mom had is the biggest thing that rubbed off on me. And you know, that is the key to everything that I've been able to do. All of the things that I've accomplished haven't been because it was handed to me, or haven't been because I was maybe not even the best person for it. It's because I was more persistent, and I persevered, and I just went after it. And that's something that can apply to anybody, no matter what they're going after.
Can you give any advice for any young people that is going into the media business?
I think what you're doing right now is the most important thing. Putting in the hours. There's a book called The Outliers that talks about 10,000 hours of focusing on your craft in order to be great. Meaning anybody can play ball, but before you're LeBron James, you got to put in the work. Anybody could have talent, but before you have skill, you have to put in the hours. So especially for somebody going in broadcasting, is to sit right there in that chair and do the work. Interview your friends, interview your family, interview guests when they come in town, because the more you do it over and over, the better you're gonna be at it.
Yes, that's a beautiful answer. Tell me any advice you can give to black males, and how important is it for black males to get mentoring and have love and support in their lives?
Yeah, we gotta stick together. That's the biggest piece of advice that I can give, is for all of us to work with each other. If you don't have enough black men in your circle, you need to increase your circle with other. We have to stick together as a community, and that's the number one thing. They can, you know, they can take us down if we don't work together. We take each other down if we don't work together. We have to create more businesses together. We have to support each other. We have to be there for each other. Our mental health, we have to talk to each other. All of those things are incredibly important, especially, in America in 2023. There's no struggle that, the black man and the black woman struggle is a very unique struggle. And in order for us to continue to prosper and take things to the next level, we have to stick together and work together.
Speaking about mental health, can you tell me about the importance of the black man in mental health? Because, in Black America, it's such a stigma on mental health. So tell me how important that is for the black man to take care of their mental health.
It's so important, and especially, as black men, we're almost raised to suck it up, right? What? Suck it up. Oh, don't be crying. No, I don't want to hear you talk. You got one job. That's to work, to grind, to go out. No. We have to communicate. If things are on your chest, we have to talk about it. Respecting mental health, normalizing the conversations around mental health, not being judgmental around the conversations concerning mental health are things that must happen. We have come from, over 300 years of trauma in this country. We have gone through so much, from slavery to civil rights, from all of these different things. And all of that plays a role in what we go through today. And every time we see a young black man or woman that looks like us get shot, every time we go through that, every time we go through the problems that we have in the workforce, all of these things weigh on us, and that weight can break us. And that's why it's important that we communicate. And again, going back to what I said earlier, it's important that we support each other, we talk about it, and we love each other. We gotta love each other.
Yes, beautiful answers. Thank you again for joining me today. My name is Morgan Marshall with WJAB-TV, and this has been another episode of Conversations.
Thank you.